Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have so much random stuff to go and talk about. Nice little laid back, relaxing weekend, start of the weekend type video out here to go and talk about. We have a lot of things we're on the lookout for. More drops, just general news, just kind of everything kind of going on throughout the week. And as well, hopefully you guys will have a start of a hopefully really good week too as well. So I just want to say I appreciate you guys all so much for stopping on by. Anyone who watched any of the videos all throughout this week in general or just overall, just at any point, I appreciate you guys all so much. And as well, we have like some stuff we'll be watching for throughout this weekend. We'll probably have some even better videos tomorrow morning as well. We just got a bunch of little random junk to go and talk about. So with random junk aside, let's go and I'll talk about it. And as well, if you guys missed any of the videos all throughout today, we actually had some pretty cool news, some pretty good restock news, and just a lot of little things floating around as well. So I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console controller, Twitter and Twitch room down below, the Weeble and Coinbase down below, and as well we keep on mentioning up all the brand new Samsung monitors. You guys can get $50 off too as well for the reservations and stuff. Like no, you don't have to lock in or anything like that. There's gonna be a link down below too as well. Keep on pushing that up on a lot of our videos, so make sure you guys go check that out if you guys would like. So we've had a pretty, I would say, not bad week for first and all, like just in general. So the past probably about, I'd say 3 weeks or so, as we'd watching like all the restocks and consoles and everything. It's been awful. It's been abysmal. It's been bad. But I feel like right now, this week, and probably next week, we will finally have our usual flow back. We'll finally go have some good, like, I guess consistency. We'll finally have some good movement. We'll finally have some good stuff flowing around. And at the end of the day, it makes me pretty happy. So thank God. Thank God for all of that. Because I'm ready just to go and chill. I'm ready just to go be able to get you guys your consoles and all of that. So this week, we kind of actually start off with some interesting stuff. So first and foremost, we actually do have a new announcement. We have actually the double announcements that both PlayStation and Xbox at least have some new conferences coming out throughout these next few weeks. I think we have one on June 2nd for PlayStation, and then I think over on Xbox is on June 12th. So we're kind of getting back in the groove on games. We're trying to get back in the groove on announcements. We're getting back in the groove of hopefully some fun stuff to go and talk about. So I love that. I love that, love that, love that. And as well as when it comes to consoles, we kind of had the start of a very nifty week. Now, as you guys have seen, we finally had movements of the brand new PlayStation 5 bundles, which, and at the end of the day, I gotta say, kind of cool. More options for sales, and it does technically make Sony more money as time goes on. So at the end of the day, I can't really complain. And we also had a lot of people have a chance to go get them from the PlayStation Directs. We had 3 days of PlayStation Directs, which was definitely kind of the big focus, and kind of, I guess, the big, leading push, I guess, when it comes to consoles and restocks. Whereas we're looking at it and watching that, it looked great. I love seeing it. Overall, just good stuff. So the PlayStation 5 itself, we saw a lot of those consoles just sitting around. We saw a lot of W's sitting around. We saw a lot of people tweeting at me, which is great to go and see, sitting over there, getting their consoles, getting their stock, and that just made me happy. I love seeing people getting their consoles. I love seeing the hookup. I love seeing people finally getting all the good. You know what? I appreciate it. So I just appreciate people even watching or caring about me making these videos in the first place. So major shouts to all of you lovely folks out there. But and they kind of start up, I guess, the new trend, where now we're going to be just waiting to go and see on when and which and how, what retailer will be next, on which one will probably go and, do the next big stock. We'll be expecting to see Best Buy. We'll be expecting to see Target, because we have still seen them both do API updates, and the websites have updated and everything else. I've seen it. It's cool. It's awesome. So with all of that, we're just watching and waiting to see if more stock comes in hand. We're watching to go and see when the next big drop happens. And I do think because it's been such a long time since those drops have even happened, that we'll be hopefully getting some good stock, which is awesome to see. So with that, PlayStation Directs were phenomenal. We also did go and have an Amazon restock, which was kind of subpar as well, kind of per usual. The actual drop itself wasn't the best. I wasn't happiest with it. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. It was kind of mediocre. I think we could all collectively agree on that one. If you guys even tried it or even saw it, it was kind of out of stock after 10 minutes. But that does kind of go into a nice little reset on when our next drops will happen. I'm going to maybe guess they might be holding out for stock for the next upcoming Amazon Prime Day, unless we see more leaks or rumors or whatever, because it is only 2 months away, and sometimes we have gone 2 months without an Amazon drop. But it kind of keeps somewhat consistent with their 20th day or so when it comes to stock and stock movement. So at least with that. The PlayStation 5 digitals, though, are overdue. So if you guys just want to be on the lookout for that throughout the weekend or whatever, you guys totally can. Xboxes are still super overdue. Now, I do think a kind of a big one, we just talked about this on the prior video, was on the Best Buy side this week. Now, for Best Buy, there was just movement up the wazoo. We saw so many consoles. We saw so much movement. We saw pretty much it was great. It was phenomenal. So when it came to stock with that one, Best Buy has been that golden ticket. We saw so many people getting consoles this week. Like, we saw so much. And I love it. I love seeing that. So if you guys want to even check throughout this weekend, I think it's going to be a big, like, we'll probably see even more people, and probably even as of next week too as well. We'll probably be seeing some really good movement. We'll probably be seeing some really good stock. We'll probably be seeing some really good everything. And you know what? I can't wait for it. I can't wait to go and see that. I can't wait for you guys to get your consoles with it. And even from today in our prior video, we saw loads of folks, like on every platform, Reddit, Twitter, YouTube comments, everywhere was getting stuck. Like, it was good. It was some good stuff. So I'd probably just keep on saying, keep on the lookout with it. And as we mentioned throughout the week, we saw also the brand new listings too as well, which is just cool. We love seeing that. As well on top of this too, Walmart was still quiet. We haven't really seen Walmart in forever, but as you guys know, we are prepping up for the next upcoming Walmart restock, which is always nice to go and see. Same thing too with all kind of like the mid-tier retailers. Funny enough, kind of did nothing. Like, they were kind of very, very laid back and kind of didn't really do that much at all, which kind of stinks. So as we would watching their stock and waiting for their stock, at the end of the day, it was kind of disappointing, like in all true honesty. So as we're watching that and waiting for that stock, we'll see if more kind of comes on in. We'll see if more stuff kind of flows. We'll see if more stuff in general is going on. But at the end of the day, like, it just nothing really happened with that. Target was also a bit more on the barren side too as well. Now, as we have been watching stock and seeing stock, we've kind of been expecting more and more from like these kind of pseudo walk-ins and pseudo whatever you want to make of it type of restocks. And Target was definitely one of them. So Target was kind of barren. Like, we saw a little bit of drops. We'll probably maybe expect maybe like next week or 2 weeks from now, hopefully getting a little bit more, I guess, when it comes to stock or stock movement or whatever it is. But yeah, it's kind of sad. It was kind of sad about that. There really wasn't as much. At least Best Buy was kind of picking up the slack, and same with the PS Directs, and I guess a little bit on the Amazon side. And as well as I'm sure you guys know, I'll probably talk about this a little bit more in depth, but we made a video on it earlier on today. GameStop also will be doing some walk-ins throughout this week and weekend, so you guys can creep on all of that the best you guys would want to, or whenever you guys would like to want to as well. So we'll probably have some good movement with that too. And at least this week we had some activeness. Like, it was a very barren last 3 weeks, and we barely saw any stock. Like, it was just disappointing. It was sad. Like, we all know it was sad. Like, there was nothing going on. But as you guys have also seen throughout the week, we did have Jim Ryan go and state that they wanted their best to go and pump up a lot more consoles. They want to produce more. They wanted to make more. They wanted to basically make everyone nice and proud. And we'll probably talk about some of those more comments and stuff like that throughout the weekend, because, well, I want you guys to go and get, I guess, the details and all that type of stuff. But it was a really kind of weird week where, like, I feel like this is kind of like the build-up, where we had like a very low period. We'll probably have a lot more big restocks. We'll probably have a lot more movement. We're probably going to have a lot more good stuff. And the end of the day, life will, I think, really good. So we just have to wait for Sony to actually make those consoles and go from there. Now, as I mentioned, too, a lot of the mid-tier places were kind of non-existent. We really didn't see too much on walk-ins. Like, it kind of seemed like it kind of tapered on off, which does kind of stink. That is in regards, like, say, for Myers, both on the PS5 and Xbox side. BJ's as well, we didn't really see too much movement. Had a little bit more of, I guess, a break when it comes to stock, and thankfully Best Buy was kind of holding up clutch and kind of keeping, everyone clutch the best we could, which is all around nice, at least for me. Like, I like that. I'm cool with that. Also, Kroger's and Fred Meyer's and Smith's, they are still on the overdue side, I would say, for their both online drops, but as well, we've still been kind of seeing the trickle on in for the in-stores. But, like, this week was kind of chill. It was kind of barren. There really wasn't just that much that really ever happened. Like, at the end of the day, it was kind of sad. So, just, I guess, keep that in mind. Costco and Sam's Club and all these other mid-tier places also were kind of chill. They're not as overdue as expected, which, whatever. But, I mean, it kind of stinks because we did have some good stuff, and that's why I think next week and the next 2 weeks will probably be phenomenal. Mainly because with the PS Directs, that's a very nice signifier that Sony's making stock, producing stock, and doing what they got to do. Like, I love that. I love seeing that. I love seeing the stock boom, and I love seeing them actually selling stuff. That, to me, is phenomenal. That, to me, is great. And I love that. I love seeing that. I think it's so cool. It's like, it's awesome. It's literally awesome. So we at least have that going on. At least we did see some good stuff. At least some people did get their consoles. And like I said, there's a lot of gaming news too. Like, it's always cool whenever I see like the Sony CEOs literally speak. And it's always cool to see like new consoles being released. And it's kind of cool to go and see how everything kind of plays out throughout the week. And as well, it's always kind of intriguing too, because at some point in the near future, I'll have to stop doing the tracking and all of that. And I do want to maybe take a vacation still. Maybe like next week, I might take a few days off and go and chill and go to like a Vegas run or something. But at the end of the day, like, it's kind of just crazy to go and see how everything's been and how everything's been moving. And the fact that we might finally have some good stock soon. Like, the light might be at the end of the tunnel, and I love to see it. So throughout this weekend, we'll give you guys updates. We'll try to get more leaks and information as we get it. So I appreciate you guys all so much for watching, and as well, I appreciate you guys so much for existing. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 digital console controller. Keep on checking on down the brand new Samsung links down below. Super easy click. Save $50 too as well. Down below, the Twitter and Twitch stream. You guys want to hang out and chill on Twitch especially. I'll be doing some co-streams for the events, and then the Weeble and Coinbase and everything else down below. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching in the first place.